Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday, to our Reading the Red. Jesus speaking today in verse 14 makes an incredible declaration to us. You are the light of the world. A city sat on a hill cannot be hidden. You are the light of the world. I mean, you could understand that when he said, I am the light of the world, but to call us the light of the world, or to call the disciples the light of the world, is a pretty bold statement. Most of us, when we wake up in the morning and we go about our day, we don't feel too much like a light to the world. We kind of ramble our way through the day. But here Jesus says, you are the light. You are, disciples, the light of the world. And what is he really doing when he says these words? He's saying these. He's saying that in you I have given light to represent heaven on earth. You are the light of the world. He describes us as a city. And so there's this sense of a city on a hill cannot be hidden. Well, that's true enough. If a city's on a hill, it can't be hidden. It's seen by everything and everyone. So often, as Christians, we would rather be hidden. We would rather go through life just not making too many ripples. But God doesn't want us to live like that. God wants us to live with a bright shining light out of us. And we think to ourselves, but we don't feel like that, God. We're not worthy, we don't feel like that. Everything about our day often says something other than just a great light. And yet Jesus says it. You are the light of the world. Now the purpose for light is to be able to see. And sometimes the things that God wants to reveal to others through us perhaps isn't what we want them to see. We hate when people see our failure and see our weaknesses and see our brokenness and see us struggling. And yet actually, often, it's in those most difficult times in our lives that we bear the reality of God in our lives more than when everything is bright and rosy. When it's bright and rosy, we tend to be arrogant and we make bold statements. When it's broken, and when we're hurting, and when we're confused, and when we're lost, actually, that's when the light is shining brighter in us. We're so ashamed in so many areas of our lives, but God wants us to be confident that even when we are not walking in the way that we would best walk, when we've failed and we've messed up, God still will use us to speak of his mercy to the world. Well, you have a great day. Bless you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.